Good morning, everyone. Welcome to WeFlorida Financial's Back to School Budgeting webinar. I hope everyone's having a great morning so far. This is the sixth webinar of our monthly series, and we're super happy to have you on here joining us. My name's Haley Campbell, and I'm the Community Engagement Representative with WeFlorida Financial. Today, we're going to talk about ways to prepare, save, and budget for all back-to-school necessities. This is going to be an informative webinar, and I'll be providing my contact information in case you have any questions following the webinar. Let's get started. So I provided my contact information on the screen. My email address is hcampbell@wefloridafinancial.com, and my cell phone number is 954-871-7525. If you want to jot this down in case you have any questions following the webinar, I'll also be providing my information again towards the end as well. So our webinar agenda today is going to cover the following topics: welcome to your credit union, back to school month, back to school preparation, back to school budgeting, back to school supplies, back to school clothing. We have fun financial tips. We care about your financial literacy and how to join WE. Welcome to your credit union. To give you a little background on our credit union, WeFlorida Financial is a full-service credit union that's been providing outstanding customer service since 1952. So this year, we're actually celebrating our 70th year of being open. We're not for profit, so every member is a shareholder of WeFlorida Financial. When you deposit money into your credit union account, you become both a customer and an owner. We offer low fees and high savings rates. We even have all different types of accounts, including youth credit union accounts. These are only some of the amazing advantages of joining a credit union rather than a traditional bank. So back to school month. We're approaching back to school month, and in merchandising, back to school is the period in which students and their parents or guardians purchase school supplies and apparel for the upcoming school year. At many retail stores, back to school sales are advertised as a time when children's and young adults' clothing as well as school supplies go on sale. Back to school preparation. So here are some tips and suggestions on ways to prepare and get ready for the new school year. First, start the school routine early. As part of back to school prep, you should try and get your students back into the swing of the school routine a few weeks before school actually starts. If you didn't keep their standard bedtime during the summer, it could be beneficial to start reinforcing it again. It's also a good idea to do the same thing with the time that they get up. This way they'll be in a routine and their transition out of summer will go smoother. Then wipe out germs. Back to school time often means it's germ season, so it's a good idea to try and stock up on cleaning supplies or make your own to keep surfaces clean and stop the spread of germs when your student begins school again. Next, it can be beneficial to communicate with teachers. One way you can begin to establish a partnership is by reaching out to your students' teachers via email prior to the start of the school year to introduce yourself and your student and initiate a collaborative relationship. Make a list of meal ideas. This can be helpful since schedules become a little more rigid during the school year. A good idea for back to school prep is meal planning. You can make a list of ideas for lunches that are nutritious and easy to pack. It's also helpful to make a list of meals you can put in the dinner rotation too. Create a designated homework station. So to prepare for homework and/or distance learning by creating a comfortable environment where your student can focus on the task at hand from home. It's beneficial to create a space they can do their work with little to no distractions. So it's a good idea to kind of have that area designated before the school year actually starts. Back to school budgeting. To help you save money on supplies and clothing for your student, here are some back to school budgeting tips. First, total up everything you need. Start with the list of requested school supplies provided by your student's teacher or school district, and take inventory of what supplies you may already have at home. Next, establish your spending limit. It's important to create a spending limit you're comfortable with and that covers the basics for your students' back to school necessities. Going school shopping with a budget will help keep you within your means and stop you from overspending. Be a smart shopper. Between now and the start of school, you'll encounter numerous sales. It's beneficial to take advantage of these sales and deals and to also compare prices. Uh, Shop on a sales tax holiday. Many states have sales tax holidays when shoppers can buy merchandise without paying sales tax. On these days, you can pick up clothing, computers, and school supplies tax-free. In Florida, the tax holiday begins Monday, July 25th, and extends through Sunday, August 7th. Back to school supplies. To help you save money on supplies and clothing for your student, here are some more tips. When it comes to back to school supplies, it's recommended to first check with your student's school or refer to their class supply list so you ensure you have a list of what they need. After doing so, you can then do a supply sweep. There's a good chance you might already have plenty of last year's school supplies you can reuse this year. Closets and drawers could potentially hold hidden treasures that can save you money. It's also a good idea to create a sinking fund for school supplies. A sinking fund is a pool of money that you add to over time to break a large expense into more affordable chunks. So let's say you've estimated you'll spend $300 for the back to school season and you get paid 3 times before school starts. Each payday, you could set aside $100 in your sinking fund to cover the upcoming expenses. Setting up a direct deposit or automatic transfer can help you save money in your sinking fund without even thinking about it. You could also split bulk deals. So families that have students with similar school supply lists may find that bulk shopping is the way to go. If you don't have more than one student in your family, then going in with a few other parents to split bulk school supplies can also be a great way to save money as well. And apps such as Zelle and Venmo allow you to split purchases quickly and easily. Next, check the dollar store and other bargain stores. You can actually get some really incredible deals on school supplies at the dollar store and other bargain stores where you can find supplies like notebooks and pens, as well as tissue, hand sanitizer, etc., all at bargain prices as well. Back to school clothing. So save on clothing by seeing what you already have. Before you start back to school shopping for longer pants or bigger shirts, you can go through your students' current clothing and ask yourself what still fits, what doesn't, what is still in good condition to keep, and then assess accordingly. Another thing you could try and do is a clothing swap. Clothing swaps between friends or family are a great way to spend little to no money on new clothes for your student. It's a simple process and everyone wins. All you have to do is see if anyone you know has students that wear the size of your student is growing into and vice versa. Then you can just trade. This is an especially great tactic when it comes to saving money because everyone knows that children and teenagers grow out of clothes very quickly. Next is the mall. If you're not interested in doing a clothing swap and decide to hit the mall, there's some tricks that can help you save money as well. It's a good idea to set a budget for your student and be sure to hit the stores a few weeks before school starts to check out all of the back to school sales and deals. It's also helpful to compare prices on Amazon. You can compare items that you want when you see them at the mall with the prices for the same items on Amazon. This can save you money in places that you would have never expected. In fact, Amazon even offers a free price check app for smartphones to make this process even easier. All you have to do is scan the item's tag with your phone, and the app will tell you if you can buy it for cheaper on Amazon. So that's a pretty cool feature. Next, go for versatility when shopping. Instead of buying complete outfits for your child, make sure that you're investing in clothing items that can be mixed and matched and cover all of the basics, such as jeans and neutral colors and such that you can mix and match. Back to school tips. So you can follow stores on Twitter and Facebook. Many companies send their followers coupon links and advance notice of sales. So if you plan to bargain hunt this year, monitor your favorite stores' Twitter and Facebook feeds to find deals. You can follow these popular stores on Twitter, for example. I put some of the handles here for Staples, Office Depot, Kohl's, Marshalls, etc. And you can definitely find upcoming deals by checking out their social media. Another good tip is to hit back to school shopping sales on Sunday and Monday. This is because supplies run out quickly and are always more scarce later on in the week. Another good tip would be to set out clothes the night before. This can save you and your student time and energy in the mornings if you set out their outfits the night before, which can make for the mornings to go more smoothly. Also, if your kids bring their own lunch, it's also recommended to pack their lunch boxes the night before to save time in the mornings as well. So we have fun financial tips. WeFlorida Financial is partnered with Zogo to provide you with a gamified financial literacy app that teaches everything from opening a bank account to saving for retirement. You can win rewards for completing bite-sized financial literacy lessons on intelligently saving, spending, and managing your money. If you're looking for ways to further your education, Zogo is a free app that teaches you about finance and pays you to learn. You can download Zogo in the App Store and use code WeFlorida to sign up for free. We care about your financial literacy. WeFlorida Financial is partnered with Consolidated Credit and Coffee to help you and your family get financially fit. They host free webinars on a range of topics regarding financial literacy the second Wednesday of each month. To register, check out www.weflorida.coffeetime.com and use code WeFlorida to register. This month they had a range of different topics on back to school shopping, and the next month they have a holiday survival guide. So you can tune into those to get financially fit. We care about your financial literacy continued. So WeFlorida Financial is also hosting a free monthly webinar series on topics regarding financial literacy. And there's a different topic each month. To register, you can go to the website on the screen, which is on wefloridafinancial.com. And the next webinar that I'll be hosting is Financial Success After Reintegrating Back into Society. So this is good for prisoners, veterans, etc. That will be on August 3rd. How to join We. How much does it cost to join? There's no fee. Simply open your savings account with a minimum $5 deposit. This represents your share of credit union ownership. As long as your $5 stays on deposit, you're eligible to benefit from any credit union service, including applying for loans, mortgages, and more. You have to live or work in one of our 46 Florida counties, including Broward, Miami-Dade, and West Palm Beach. You can also be a family member of an existing member. You can apply to be a member at www.wefloridafinancial.com or at any of our branch locations. Reconnect. So these are all of our social media handles. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and even TikTok. All of the handles are We Florida Financial, except Twitter, which is We FL Financial. You can check out these pages to find out about different promotions, different events, offers, financial literacy tips, etc. Questions or feedback, as stated earlier, my email is hcampbell@wefloridafinancial.com and my phone number is 954-871-7525. If you have any questions about this webinar or about We Florida Financial or anything else, feel free to contact me at any time. Also, if you want a free $25 on us, you can sign up at wefloridafinancial.com and enter the promotional code community25 when it asks how you heard about us to get $25 on us. If once your account is open for 90 days, you'll receive the free $25 in your account. So we've come to the end of our back to school budgeting webinar. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking your time to log on and learn about all things back to school. Feel free to email or call me if you have any questions regarding the presentation or about We Florida Financial. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and a great week.